Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. I really appreciate you taking out time to check out this video. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Much appreciated in advance. So today's episode, we're going to be talking about another spin-off from the Blue Bomber, Megaman, right? And we're going into the Game Boy Advance era. So we're going to start with the first entry in that particular series, not ZX, not yet, Megaman Battle Network. Now, I really liked this game when it came out because it felt like we were getting this sort of Digimon inspired version of Mega Man where each person has their like partner, and then you see, you know, the adventure they go on together and things like that. So you play as Lan and you have a Mega Man, you know, partner basically, and everything is all like internet and cyber hacking techno mumbo jumbo, so everybody has to have something going on, you know, in cyberspace, and everything's kind of going in that direction, which was par for the course based on what we were going and dealing with. Like, this is like, you know, post Y2K, where everybody's all interested in networking and software and hardware and how the future may be. So you play like this little futuristic version of you know, 20XX, I'm assuming is the time frame. But I thought the game was really cool because the battle system is like grid based, right? So you have like 9 blocks that you get basically when you start battling against someone. And then as you fight, you can take spots from them. They can destroy your spots. And then you're doing all these moves. So there's a lot of depth in the battle system of this game. And there's so many different chips to collect. Pretty much every enemy you encounter has a move that you can take from them, in addition to like all the moves that you have and you can discover that's just based for Mega Man. So there's a lot of variety in it. The game itself, I mean, it can get difficult, but as long as you know, stay consistent, keep your chips and stuff upgraded, you're pretty cool. But I like seeing all the cameos from the different Mega Man characters. Like, you know, I was fighting Guts Man, which is one of the, it's kind of crazy how he's become like one of the staples in Mega Man lore, but you know, it's always cool to see Guts Man. Then we have like the EXE version of Roll. You're gonna see, like, obviously it's gonna pull some familiar faces when you play the game. So it was always cool to kind of go to the next area, you know, in the fire area. So there's gonna be somebody like Flame Man or something similar to it. But then, you know, just seeing their little spin on everything is pretty cool. So of course this game ended up spawning like 6 different entries. I'm pretty sure they had a cartoon. But, you know, I really enjoyed the first one. I didn't kind of go past that because there's too many games. So it never was super high on the objective list when, you know, the different sequels came out. But I played through the original one a couple of different times, just trying to, you know, kind of build differently and see, you know, what my options were. But I always thought this game was, you know, it was definitely had its run, and it was very impactful during that time. So I felt like, you know, we wanted to give it a shout out. There's definitely going to be more Mega Man because there's so many other spin-offs that we're going to have to cover, because Mega Man has one of the larger expanded universes. I'm pretty sure like most of the stuff doesn't connect with each other, but there are a few that do, and we'll probably end up talking about that more in depth on one of the other games that kind of connects a few of the different universes together. But if you played any of the EX Mega Man games, I'd love to hear, you know, your thoughts on the series. How many of them did you play? Which one in the series was your particular favorite? And if you haven't, trust me, it's not that expensive to find a copy of this game, and it's pretty decent. Like I said, it's cool. I like the battle system a lot. It was definitely one of those games that took advantage of being on the Game Boy Advance. That was the really cool thing is the Game Boy Advance came out, and all of a sudden, more so than I think with the Game Boy, who had a lot of first-party support, but not really a lot of third-party support in the ways that the Game Boy Advance did, where people were really starting to do not just porting, you know, console versions of games to the handheld, but making games designed specifically to take advantage of what the Game Boy Advance could do. And I thought this game was a great example of that. So I always enjoyed it. It stayed in my Game Boy Advance rotation. And as always, I appreciate you checking out this video. Hopefully y'all having fun, y'all being safe. Peace.